everyone. Sexual reproduction in flowering plant subtopic post fertilization events structure and the events. So post fertilization events means after the fertilization the what are all the structures develop and what are all the events takes place. Let us study in this topic. Following the double fertilization, after the double fertilization, the endosperm and embryo development takes place, right? So the primary endosperm nucleus that develop into endosperm and the zygote that develops into embryo, and the maturation of the ovules into seed. After the maturation, the ovules develop into seed and the ovary develop into fruit. So these all events collectively termed as post fertilization events. So after the fertilization the structures develop, so these all collectively called as post fertilization events. Then the endosperm. Let us study about the endosperm. The primary endosperm cell divides repeatedly and forms the triploid endosperm tissue. You know that primary endosperm cell that divides repeatedly and form the primary endosperm tissue. The tissue is formed. The cells of this tissue are filled with reserve food material and are used for the nutrition of the developing embryo. What is the main function of this endosperm? So endosperm that contain the reserve food material and which provide the nutrition to the developing embryo. In the most common type of the endosperm development, the primary endosperm nucleus undergoes successive nuclear divisions to give rise to the free nuclei. So there are different types of the endosperm. This stage endosperm development is called as free nuclear endosperm. Free nuclear endosperm means the nucleus that divide repeatedly and form the number of free nucleus within the cell, that is called as free nuclear endosperm. And this free nuclear endosperm that becomes cellular means the cell wall formation takes place around the endosperm. So here you can see this is the nuclear free nuclear endosperm. Here you can see the free nuclei like this, and the cellular endosperm means so around this nucleus the cell wall formation takes place. So that is called as the cellular endosperm. Free nuclear develop into a cellular endosperm. The number of free nuclei formed before the cellularization varies greatly. The coconut water from the tender coconut that is example for the free nuclear endosperm. So the coconut water, that is the free nuclear endosperm, which is made up of thousands of the nuclei, and the surrounding the white kernel, so that is the cellular endosperm. So in coconut you can see the free nuclear endosperm as well as the cellular endosperm. So here the three different types of the endosperm you can see here. The free nuclear endosperm, here you can see the free nuclear that is inside the cell, and the cell wall formation takes place around the nuclei, so that is called as cellular endosperm. And the halobial endosperm, which contain both a cellular endosperm as well as the free nuclear endosperm, so that is called as the halobial type of the endosperm. So here, what is the main function of the endosperm? Endosperm that provides the nutrition to the developing embryo. So sometimes the endosperm may either be completely consumed by the developing embryo, for example in pea and groundnut. So in this type of the plants the endosperm is completely consumed. So these are called as non-endospermic seeds before the seed maturation, or it may persist in the mature seed, for example castor and coconut, so and be used up during the seed germination. So there are two types. The first one is the endosperm in some plant that is completely consumed during the development of the embryo. For example, pea and the coconut. So these are called as non-endospermous or non-albuminous seeds. Okay, so where the endosperm is completely consumed. The second type is, so the endosperm is persistent in the seeds. For example, in castor and coconut, the endosperm is persistent, that is present. So that is called as endospermous seeds, right? So what is the function of endosperm in this seed? So that helps for the germination. So endospermic seeds and the non-endospermic seeds. So the endospermic seeds, so the endosperm is utilized for the seed germination, the seed germination which utilizes the nutrient that is present in the endosperm. Thank you.